Well, hello, you wonderful, beautiful people. WXFan21 here with you. Just coming on over from Speed Gaming 3. If you're watching this live, I'm coming over from Speed Gaming 3. Just got finished up with Jay versus Feisty. Jay versus Feisty here, now commentating the end of Darkstar versus Rinchon, 23 minutes in. We've got boots, we've got morph, we've got bombs, grapple, ice, and one artifact, and Varia suit, which was involved. So we're hearing artifacts are in Burn Dome, Research Core, Short Tunnel, Elite Research, TTA, and Security Cave. Who's ahead right now? Looks like both racers are about even. Early route divergence. I'll leave the audio on, oh wait, where is... Oh, we have audio on Rinchon right now. Gotcha, Baja, thank you. So main PBs found by Darkstar. Rinchon does not have main PBs, but does have an expansion. So there's the TTA artifact, which puts Rinchon in the lead. Why you don't want me to switch the sound, Metal Glenn? Is it because you also enjoy Magmore Cavern's music? Best music in Prime 1. Darkstar's audio is bad. Okay. Spider Ball found for Rinchon. Like, how bad are we talking? Rinchon's got 3 artifacts. What do you mean by doubled? Bad enough that Baja took the button away. Heard. Oh, doubled, you mean like hitting on the same thing. Okay, now I understand. Heard. Even though Baja forgets, I can totally make it usable again. I might do it just to annoy Glenn. That or the Elmo voice. Just because now I want to go annoy Glenn in chat. Hey Glenn, free stream. That's all I'm saying. Now, if you want to donate to have me not do the crazy voices, we here at Speed Gaming, we have no problem accepting your money. All in good fun. Not serious about any of it. But speaking of all in good fun here, Rinchon with the grapple beam is going to go on over, has the X-ray visor, puts Root Cave and Arbor Chamber into logic. Well, Arbor Chamber isn't in logic because we don't have plasma, but everyone does the out of bounds, so who cares? Rinchon will take a refill and save. C is for commentary, and it's good enough for me. There you go. Darkstar now has 6 PBs. Baja out here just selflessly advertising himself. I mean, Baja clearly the goat of tracking. Down. Chat, say the thing. Baja, it's definitely not the auto tracker at all. I mean, you're out here, you're pushing all the buttons. You know, we appreciate you, Baja. You're doing the work that the auto tracker doesn't want to do. Rinchon is doing the out of bounds. There's the X-ray for Darkstar. Rinchon looking for the item. Not having any luck with the item. And it's just a missile expansion. It is. Baja and I were just having fun with it. Baja signed up to do setup and put himself at in tracking, and never removed himself afterwards. Rinchon back at the ship. Rinchon headed to the crash site. Delta thinks maybe late Chozo. I honestly am not sure, Baja. That'd be fun to test out. Because I'm honestly not sure. Let's see what Overgrown Cavern has. Oh, there's main PBs. Alright, energy tank and antechamber. I mean, we'll see what Great Tree Chamber has. Not having wave at this point is really brutal. Could be plant. Could be Chozo Ghosts. Okay, so it's not Great Tree Chamber, but Rinchon will take the E-Tank. Glenn, are you speedrunning Prime 1, or were you doing randos? Or both? Now, Darkstar is headed into Fen. This could be big. Yes is not an answer. So doing both, probably. Got it. Not having this wave beam is really bad. I do not know if Vanilla Wave has been checked yet. So apparently, Chozo Ice Temple and Chapel of the Elders have not been checked yet. Let's see what Hall of the Elders has. Just a missile expansion. Let's see what Crossway has. More missiles. A not droid for Darkstar on Ice Ruins East. This could work out well for Darkstar if they are able to find that wave beam inside of Chapel of the Elders. Could very well be Vanilla Wave. Rinchon wants whatever item this is, probably thermal. Down. Oh, big down. By the way, the RA in this is Spring Ball. Thermal it is. Alright, here we go. Is Chapel the Elders going to have progression? Oh, that was pretty off the wall, Darkstar. Alright, US Spring Ball. Never mind. Vanilla Wave Beam it is! Darkstar in the lead. Alright, let's see. Enable Darkstar music. Boost to 400%. And No, I'm kidding. Wave will open up a lot more checks for the racers. Really bad for Rinchon here. Those supers help. Safety save here for Darkstar. Supers and Opera Dynamo. Correct. Rinchon gets Ice Spreader. Nicely done. Combo platter. Supers are required if it's Chozo Ghosts. This is not good for Rinchon. We know Wave Beam is vanilla. Now, if Chozo Ghost has an item, like Phazon, Plasma, Boost Ball, it's worth it. Tough roading here for Rinchon, unfortunately. Let's see what Flagra has. It's a missile. Chozo Ghost now in logic again. Again, if Chozo Ghost has Boost, Plasma, or Phazon could prove to be big. Again, the two big items Rincon would really need are Phazon, excuse me. No, there would be Plasma and Phazon. Yep, if you enter Flagra from the back before you trigger for the Flagra fight, you can easily kill Flagra. Correct, only in randomizers, I believe. Or I thought you could do it in the vanilla game too. Hence early wild. There's a suit and transport access? Okay. Okay, that's terrible for Rincon, unfortunately. Rincon is now several minutes behind. Which is unfortunate. Rincon now headed back to Phendrana. Darkstar at Phendrana's edge, headed to Security Cave. There's Security Cave and there's Storage Cave. That one was Storage Cave that Darkstar looked at. This one up here is Security Cave. And there's the artifact. Darkstar is going to go check Gravity Chamber. Rincon finally making their way on up to Phendrana. Darkstar with a 5 to 8 minute lead right now. Nothing inside Gravity Chamber. We know there is a suit locked behind the ice in transport access. Rincon on their way to the wave beam. Darkstar back into the frozen pike. Rinchon trying to peek Ice Temple. Chozo Ice Temple, that is. I did not see what the item was. Glenn says it was an E-Tank. Nardi asks, are there any checks that Dark couldn't get because no supers? The only thing that you couldn't get would have been Chozo Ghosts without supers. Oh, and Research Labs Hydra, that's correct. But even so, that's one check left here. Oh, Darkstar doesn't want to turn off the lights yet. Got it. Missile expansion, E-Tank. Now Darkstar is going. Darkstar, you going for the artifact or no? There you are. Plasma or Phazon would save Rinchon if it was in Research Lab Hydra. I don't even think boost at this point matters. Alright. So this is going to be reverse labs with research core completed. So which means labs is going to be very dark for Darkstar as he goes through labs. Delta makes a good point, and again, that's why boost is the last of the three items he'd want that we want to see. Boost only matters if life growth had Phazon and or plasma, correct. Again, the items you want to see are plasma or Phazon. Wow, we're in Rinchon hasn't been to Fen Canyon yet. All good. Alright, Darkstar now going to be up to Observatory, not finding anything. Darkstar didn't find anything in Control Tower, apparently. Did Darkstar even check Control Tower? Where's the last artifact? Chat said it's elite research. It's an energy tank and Hydra. Rinchon's only out is gone. least item-wise. And a high five as Rinchon enters labs. Alright, Darkstar back out to front fen. Still on a hunt for plasma. We'll probably see Darkstar do the late Chozo checks. I think we've run out of super missile lock checks right now. To answer chat's question. Now we can get Tower of Light with Wave Beam. Bro, welcome in. So Tower of Light's going to be a check here for Darkstar. 2 checks there. Nice control tower hit for Rinchon, and it's a missile expansion control tower. Darkstar, again headed towards Tower of Light. This is the first time we've seen the Tower of Light checks. And here we go. What is the item? It's a power bomb expansion, nothing crazy. Rinchon's made their way through labs very fast. More E. We'll see where the racers go from here. Again, still gonna find plasma. Still gonna find Phazon. Plasma processing is not in logic because we don't have boost. Racers are running out of checks. Where are they gonna go next? All right, chat. Where is this bleeping plasma beam and phazon suit? Folks, we appreciate you being here, watching this live. Greatly appreciate all you watching this on the VOD. Was that phazon suit in transport access? Okay, it was phazon. We knew it was a suit. We didn't know which one. Honestly, I'd fight Thardus here. There it is. Gonna get yourself a rock fight. I got a feeling it's plasma on Thardus. But again, it could be anywhere in Upper Mines. Plasma could be all the way in MQA. You know what I mean, chat? Hi, K-Rar. You want, it's not my seed to make it vanilla. See what happens, what this Stardust going to have, if anything. Well, Darkstar is basically doing a lot of the things Rinchon already did. But it's not like it's really helping. Yeah, it's not like it's really helping here. We're doing the same things that he's done, but who knows? You know. Let's see what these racers go on to do. Let's see what that plasma beam does. It'd be nice if it was on Thardus or Boost Ball. Artist, really? There you go. Again, plasma can be anywhere in Upper Mines. Doesn't have to be Thardus. Alright, Thardus has... Boost Ball! Boost Ball on Thardus. That's a big find for Rinchon. Not as big as Plasma, but it's a big find. This is going to allow Rinchon to speed things up, and it's going to allow Rinchon to head right into Mines. Delta, yes, correct. You called it. Vanilla plasma. Come on, Seed, give it to them. Give them the plasma. Let's go. We're looking at vanilla plasma, chat. Hold. Nope. Plasma's somewhere in mines. Who's going to be the first to get to the mines? Don't get sinus infections, chat. They suck. This is the best I've felt in days. Ugh. That's just the mucusy cough now. You can hear it in my voice. Let's see what happens. Missile for Rinchon and PPC. Rinchon headed to Omega Research. Dark's getting close to that bar skip. Not an easy trick to pull off by any means. I think Rinchon was hoping for a power bomb or two. Is that plasma? No, it's a missile. Rinchon knows that they have to go to Elite Research. We know that the last artifact is there. We know where Phazon is. We need Plasma Beam. Nice Metroid for Rinchon inside a boombox. Rinchon looking for missiles, not power bombs. Nice finds. Darkstar is struggling mightily with this bar skip. Let's get some hype in the chat for the Darkstar for this bar skip. Come on, chat. Let's get that hype going. Gets the bar skip. Nicely done, Darkstar. Let's go. Nicely done. All right. Rinchon's done a lot of checks for plasma. Now Rinchon getting closer and closer to Elite Research. Elite research is here. Rinchon just needs to get through the wall. Oddly enough, this is a wall here that's in front of Rinchon, and he can shoot through it. He's just going to need to speed through this. Being smart and taking out as many defenses as he can. Remember, reverse upper minds is in logic. There you go. Nicely done, Rinchon. Alright, here we go. And down. Hopefully Rinchon still has 1 PB left. Here's Gravity Suit! Frigate's now in logic. Alright. Nice missile expansion. Frigate fully in logic. Only a couple other checks. And we know that it cannot be Security Depot A. The only mines checks that we haven't seen. The only mines checks we haven't seen are MQA and where main PBs are in Central Dynamo. Rinchon is in the lead. Leads change back and forth. This is a hunt for plasma. Where is this plasma beam at? There are not many checks left. Here are the checks remaining. Central Dynamo. MQA. All of Frigate. That's it. Oh, Life Grove Tunnel and Life Grove because of Boost Ball. Technically, you could get the artifact without Boost Ball if you know the trick. We know where Phazon is. It's now a plasma hunt. Now remember, Rinchon does not have this information that we have. Rinchon's gonna go get gravity. Darkstar's made it their way back to the main quarry. Both racers know what Phazon is. Plasma again. There's only 5 checks left. Which of the checks are gonna hold that plasma beam? Will it be Frigate? Will it be MQA? Will it be Central Dynamo? It's one of the 5. Which one is it gonna be? Oh no. Rinchon? Oh boy. Rinchon's leaving. Rinchon is out. Don't forget we have the Life Grove checks too. My bad. We have 8 checks actually. We have Life Grove Tunnel and both Life Grove checks. I think if it was Frigate, Rinchon would have already reset. Right, I forgot. It leads here. Out the front, not PPC. So this is it. Rinchon's gonna go check Life Growth. 8 checks remain for Plasma. Full tracker is gonna be unlocked. Alright, we'll have a full tracker. Alright, here we go. Rinchon making their way up to Life Grove Tunnel. Darkstar most likely is looking for that boost ball plasma beam as well. Alright. Put your guesses in the Twitch chat for those of you watching live. Where do you think plasma's gonna be? Missile expansion in Life Grove Tunnel. 7 checks remain. 6 checks remain. First Life Grove is a missile expansion. I'm gonna go with MQA. Here we go. Life Grove is nothing. 5 checks remain. From the 8 checks we had down to 5. 2 in Mines, 3 in Talon, their Frigate. Rinchon most likely is gonna go through Frigate and check Biohazard, Hat, Hydro Access Tunnel, and of course Cargo Freight Lift. Now, Darkstar is going to be coming up upon Central Dynamo. Rinchon did not go this way. So this is huge. And that's game. Hydro Access Tunnel Plasma. That's game. Nardy called Hat in chat, and that is in fact where Plasma Beam was. This game is over. Rinchon is fully done. Rinchon now gonna gonna head into... There's no good way to defend Rando from here. Rinchon's going to go to PPC. That's exactly where Rinchon is going. Rinchon's going to go Upper Mines into Fendrana. So it's Upper Mines to PPC to Workstation to Fendrana to transport access, where you can get the Phazon suit. And unless Rinchon shambles, Darkstar will lose this race. Darkstar is nowhere near the plasma beam, has not fought Thardus for the boost ball. And it's an energy tank at MQA. Now begins the climb up PPC.
For those of you that have been watching this live, please go see Krar over in catering. Krar has cookies for your eating pleasure. We have chocolate chip, oatmeal raisin, and white macadamia nut, courtesy of Costco. Hashtag not a sponsor.
I'm kidding, there are no cookies. I wish we had catering though. That'd be nice. I got some of those cookies from Costco the other day, by the way. Delicious. The white macadamia ones are so good. Oatmeal raisin, the ones they have there, kind of underrated. And of course, you can't go wrong with a chocolate chip cookie. Here we go. Darkstar going to go through Frigate. Rinchon has made their way through PPC, through Workstation, now heading up to Fendrana. Transport access holds the Phazon suit. There you go. Now it's just a matter of finding a save station, which is right at the bottom of the elevator. Warp to start, and go fight the bosses. Darkstar finally with Plasma, but no boost ball. The one place that Darkstar really hasn't gone is Stardust. Which we know that is where the boost ball is. I think at this point, Darkstar is just very, very mad. I don't blame them. Do not blame him at all. Rinchon, he's been an absolute force throughout this race. Never surrender. Never give up. Darkstar's been amazing. Not surrendering, not giving up. Unfortunately, without that boost ball, unless you know the trick to go ahead through Elite Research and to change the cannon projector without the boost ball, you're not able to get the artifact with no boost. And Darkstar go ahead and change the cannon without that boost ball. Regardless, this race is over. Rinchon is done with Metroid Prime Exo and is headed on to Metroid Prime Essence. Chat, for those of you watching, viewers, let me know in the Twitch chat, did you enjoy this race? 1 for yes, 2 for no. Thumbs up for yes. Show these racers some love. They put on a great race. Thank you, Sean. Appreciate that. K-Rar, I hear you. It is getting late. But listen, K-Rar, appreciate you. Looking forward to seeing you race in one of these in the future. Need to get you on commentary, K-Rar. Again, YouTube, for those who don't know K-Rar, and a lot of the folks you hear me talk about here on stream are here in the video. You're actually hearing me talk to the people that are in the Twitch chat. So if you're unfamiliar with those names, that's why they are folks that are chatting with me live in Twitch chat. Or they're chatting with me during the game from the game that's live in Twitch chat. Y'all know what I mean. Either way, J-Ron, we're glad you're part of the community. 100%. Oh, no. Darkstar, what are you doing going into... Oh, Darkstar, what are you doing? Darkstar, there's nothing down here. Oh, Darkstar thinks boost could be in lower mines. Oh, boy. Oh, jeez. And that's game. Rinchon has defeated Darkstar.
Hello?
Oh, hello, Victor. It is Rinchon. What's up, Rinchon? GG's.
Thanks.
Welcome. Darkstar is over here, still playing. Nowhere near Boost Ball.
Oh no.
Yup. Rinchon's just having a grand old time in Lower Mines after finding Plasma finally.
Yeah, Plasma was really well hidden.
Yeah, it was. So was Boost Ball. Thanks for nothing,
Yeah.
friend.
So I guess he doesn't know how to skip the boost mechanism on Elite Research.
Nope. Nor is it, I mean, again, no, nor is it in logic, but still.
Okay.
Regardless, that was a fun seed overall, Rinchon. I missed the first 20 minutes or so finishing up commentating the other race we had going on before that. That was another fun seed. Yeah, that was all sarcasm, by the way. That seed was not fun.
Yeah, the seed against Schwartz.
Oh, no. It was Jay versus Feisty.
Okay.
And Sparkle J and Feisty, they had 2 last location progression items. It was so bad.
Well, 3 hours ago, I was before the match before, I was running against Schwartz.
Oh yeah.
And Space Jump was in Research Aether.
That's terrible.
So that was what determined who won. I found it first. But yeah, it was really, really bad seed.
That is horrible. I don't even know how logically it could be in Aether.
Well, you have to. We had to find Ice Beam in Ice Rune East, NSJ, and then go back to Magmore, go through the mines to go to the back of Fendrana, go up through the Ice Beam door to Research Lab from the back, and then you can get to Aether.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Right, Aether, not Hydra. Got it. That makes sense. That is terrible. Yeah, this seed was no fun either.
It was a casino. Just trying to find Plasma in all beams. Otherwise, the artifacts were pretty easy.
Oh, the artifacts, yeah, they were in nice locations. I was counting down the last 8 locations after you got that boost ball. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Life Grove Tunnel, Life Groves, Frigate, MQA, Central Dynamo. You got through. I'm like, okay. It's not in Life Grove Tunnel. 7 left. 6 left. 5 left. We started with ADS 5. Hey, it's a hat.
There was Tower of Light 2. I didn't check because and training chamber in Chozo. That could have been there too. But yeah, it was pretty isolated for the last checks. So it was pretty much 100% for hoping to stumble on Plasma.
Alright, well, Darkstar is not going to do an interview, and I don't blame him. Is there anything else you want to talk about with this seed? Because I think other than the ridiculousness of trying to find that Plasma, Wave wasn't too bad. That was just more of like a last location type deal. What did you think of the seed overall?
Well, I like the seed. There was a lot of things you could circle back into Chezo for a while. I was not sure if I was ahead once I found Wave Beam, because I could have went to Fen way earlier.
Yeah.
But in the end, the Plasma was really, really well hidden. So, but just a casino and hoping to find it before Darkstar. And I did.
Yeah.
Apparently.
All right. Well, Rinchon.
Otherwise, it was fun.
Yeah. Final thoughts before we get out of here.
No, thank you for commenting.
My pleasure. We'd like to thank the auto tracker for tracking. All right, let's see. I'm gonna go over what group are you in? Let's see. You are in Group D.
Group D. Yeah.
So you were 2-2 headed into this match, correct?
Yep.
You are now at 3-2, and Darkstar has dropped to 0-5, unfortunately. So Rinchon at 3-2, and I think that finishes up your matches. Yes.
Yep, that was the last one.
Possible play-in? Question mark.
I think that it's a bit weird on our group, because if Imogeny wins the next match and if Schwartz loses his next one, all the three of us have 3 wins and 2 losses, and each one won against one another, but lost against one another too. So it's gonna be a 3 people tie. So we'll see how it goes.
Well, there you go. Make sure you join the Discord and stay tuned right here to the Metroid Prime Randomizer tournament for Darkstar. For Darkstar, for Rinchon,